why it is so unwise to compare your destiny and your life with another? Do you know why it is so unwise of you to compare the moment of your joy with another person's moment? Do you know why it is so unreasonable of you to judge your success based on another success? This is the reason. The truth is, your destiny and that of your twin brother or your twin sister, how much more another person born of another human, is not the same. Your destiny can never be the same. So because the requirement of your destiny demands that you go through a particular route in life, and when you begin to compare what you see in another person's life, when you begin to compare the chapters in another person's life with your chapter, you end up missing out. And because you do not even have the strength to see, because you do not even have the strength to go through your own journey, you will continue to not have the strength to go through your journey, because there is even no understanding of what is demanded of your destiny. Imagine Joseph comparing his life with the life of Potiphar's wife, or comparing his life with that of the servants in Potiphar's house. He would have missed out from the blessing. I'm sure that there is one other person, maybe a Joseph in that same house, who came in and then was as attractive as Joseph, but ended up sleeping with Potiphar's wife, because I'm sure that that is not the first time Potiphar's wife would have asked a servant man to sleep with her, to come into her room. She must have been doing that with other attractive guys who must have come in. So those other ones too, Joseph rather, would have met them, and they might have even influenced him or made him feel like, wow, you are really the new catch for our boss. But yet he understood that his destiny is different, and the demand that was laid for his destiny, the kind of strength, the kind of persistence that his destiny demanded for, required that he understands that after that season comes a season where he would be glorified. He might not have known how the glorifying will come, but he understands, and he understood that there is a big picture. So I want to tell you about the big picture over your life, that irrespective of things happening, in the moment of trying to give up, in the moment of where you feel like you are in the pit, is the moment where you are supposed to stand. I remembered one time in my life, at the moment where I was praying and I was seeing a lot of opposition. I would go to places to pray, and then out of nothing, for no reason, the security guard would just tell me to go back home. And I almost got tired. I'm like, God, you know the things I'm going through, you know the reason why I'm coming here for my prayers and everything, because I need to clear my head. And what is this happening here? God, I'm tired, I do not want to. But somewhere in my spirit, it was just making me see that, do you think this is normal for somebody to just begin to eat on you, for somebody you have never done anything to, and allows every other person to go and pray, but keeps stopping you and telling you cannot move, comes to check whether you are praying or not on something. And I intensified my prayer. Even as I was walking home, I'll keep intensifying my prayer. I'm like, God, I do not know what it is, but I know there is something, there is a breakthrough after this season of my life. And then I kept a right attitude with that person. Sometimes I pass and I greet the security guard, but he will not even listen to me. He will not even answer me. And I was wondering what I did to the man, but I took my gaze off him and I focused on God, and I continued with my prayers. I continued with everything. Even when I called in a friend for us to pray together at the prayer ground, we went there to pray, and then the man kept on. He would still not answer my greetings and everything. But funny enough, after that moment, after I ended my prayers there, and for the number of days I wanted to do the prayers, and I waited there to just run my prayers and all, and then few months down the line, I met him somewhere around the year, but I was going down to school for some things, and then first time in a for the actually for the very first time, he recognized me and I greeted him. I said good afternoon, and he was like, do you live here? I asked him, do you live here? He was like, no, that yes, he lives around further than that place and everything. They're like, what did I come to do? And he was speaking to me, so like he never did anything wrong. And I was like, wow, so the devil might just even use people to stop you from where you're going to. So you must understand that for a destiny, for a prayer to be answered, for the next breakthrough of your life, sometimes they come with a particular battle. Sometimes they come with a particular scars that you have to neglect, look away from, and look at the thing before you. I'm sure that this is what gave Joseph his strength. He understood that for this kind of opposition, then there was something at the end of that tunnel for him. I'm using today to encourage you not to give up. I'm asking you to stay and ask God for strength for the moment where you are currently, so that you do not even miss out of the breakthrough at the end of that tunnel. Before a tunnel would end, if you find a lot of if you find a lot of interrogations, if you find a lot of obstructions, if you find a lot of things that people do, it is just a sign that there is a distraction, there's something they are trying to distract you from. Do not allow it. Do not allow the distractions that are on your path to fulfillment of destiny. Do not allow comparison of another person's life, what others can do that you cannot do. Do not allow the anger of how can people escape the things they do, and when I try to do them I get caught. Do not get angry, do not be frustrated. Know that your destiny is a different destiny, and the path to fulfilling your destiny is a very different one. Till I come your way again next time, I leave you with these prayers, that the Lord will strengthen your heart, the Lord will give you grace to see, the Lord will open your heart to understand, and the Lord will give your ears hearings to know what God will have you do in these times and season. And I pray that these scars will turn out to become stars indeed for your life, for your destiny, and the fulfillment of purpose in Jesus' name. Thank you.